Good evening, my friends. Again, Saturday night, and I'm in my heaven doing videos with you. So I will start my glasses with the questions. Thank you so much to everyone for watching me. And the first question, it's again from comment section. Susan Weavers, will the scientists find cure for coronavirus? And I saw a lake or river, whatever, water or ocean, who knows, and beach. And on the beach there is so many dead fishes, snakes, turtles. So there is some clue related to how those animals were killed. So maybe there will be some answer related to how they were, those animals were killed. And maybe there is some connection that the scientists will have to figure out. Eventually they will figure out. It's sometimes very hard for me to understand my own vision, understand the visions. I'm not saying that they are my own visions. They are just sent it to me. I will, in my conscious mind, I will never come up with that answer. So I have to just take it as it comes and share with you. And we will see what that means. But maybe in the future, the scientists will prove that there was some connection with animals and that how they died and so on. And I'm not a scientist, believe me. And someone asked, tell me more about Susan Collins. And as an answer, when I closed my eyes, of course, I saw the stand for hanging coats on the sideway. I think that her base might flip on her, because usually those stands are solid, and when they are laying on the side, that means that they flipped, they fall down. So she will be disappointment to her people, and they will flip on her. Maybe it's time, because she is disappointing. With Kavanaugh, she disappointed us. And the questionnaire is just games. Will the Democrats prevail in the impeachment trial? Persuade someone else prevail. So will they be able to change opinion of some other Republicans? As an answer, I saw it's like a net fence, but I just saw that part that it's connected. Two loops are connected and twisted. So some of them will make some connection. Some people will be probably changing opinions. But fence is for dividing, so the one who wants to be on one side, they will stay on that side. And some who don't believe what the Republicans are saying, we will never believe them. Yesterday I went on the Fox News. I couldn't even watch them. Hannity was giving us, like, they treat us as stupid and false, whatever Adam Schiff was saying, he was saying false, and no proof why it's false. So they just want people to be stupid, and if someone wants to stay on one side of the fence, we can't change their minds, and I don't think someone will be able to change my mind, because I'm stubborn on my side of the fence. Harry's Mom, 2008. In a book, A Very Stable Genius, that's the new book, 2 people wrote it. It wrote that Mueller's family's friends saying that something happened to Mueller during that investigation. Was he being poisoned? And I closed my eyes, and as a vision, I saw first like light when people are interrogated, really close light hitting his face. And the second, it was a Pegasus, but he wants to fly and his wings are cut. Pegasus is symbol of freedom, of expressing yourself, of being creative. A lot of artists are choosing Pegasus as their symbol. His wings were cut all short, so he couldn't do whatever he wanted to do, and we know he was not allowed to touch the financial parts of Trump's family and Trump's. And he was interrogated, so probably Rosenstein was checking every step, every day, what was going on, and who knows, maybe Rosenstein was playing both sides. He was, I think, he thought, Rosenstein, that he will get the position after Jeff Sessions to be DOJ, and Barr got that. So when Barr was announcing the investigation of Mueller investigation, Rosenstein was standing next to him, and Rosenstein was like angry, so angry inside. You could see, if anyone wants to go back to that video, he was furious. So, and he couldn't do anything because he thought that he was probably not doing the right things all the way. So he couldn't stand up, and eventually he went, but he got his pension. It's not like Andrew McCabe. His pension was taken away, and I believe it's hanging somewhere, so McCabe eventually will get his pension when the new party will come in and it will be restored. But right now he's working for CNN and enjoying his life without stress of being under Trump spell. I'm talking about McCabe. And why Zielinski didn't share the investigation? That went somewhere, and I thought, why he didn't do the investigation? Even Trump asked him. As an answer, I saw a ring. That ring. The plastic ring that was popular in the 60s and 70s. I got that ring. I was probably 12 years old, and the boy gave me that kind. It's not this one. Mine was pink and much bigger even. We were ending the season of being on vacation, and the last moment we are saying goodbye, and he said he's holding my hand to say shake my hand, and he gave me the ring, and I look at this and I was red. So I think I knew that that ring is not a promise of marriage or going together, because I didn't even took his address. So I think Zelensky doesn't think that that ring means anything to Trump. He doesn't want to commit to Trump because he knows Trump is not going to be, it's not a promise ring. It's nothing that Trump will keep his word, and actually it will be more something that Zelensky wouldn't feel comfortable even talking about this. Oh, look at that, I got a ring. promise. I promised Trump, and I will keep my promise. I don't think he wanted to keep his promise. And when I saw this once on some second-hand store, I thought, well, I have to buy it, so I have that ring for a few years. It's just a sentimental thing for me. But I don't think it has any value to Zelensky. Zelensky knows that Trump is not going to be forever, and he didn't go any further with his going forward with the investigation. He's starting investigation who was walking behind Maria Yovanovitch. So he is committed to that investigation. And another, what is the message for Americans for 2020? That there will be a lot of protests around the parliament, to the point that the senators will be kept inside. They will not feel safe to leave the parliament. People will be so furious. So senators, especially Republican Party, you be careful. You wish for it and you might pay the price. You might not be allowing, you will have, your freedom will be taken away, because you are taking Americans' freedom. You are taking freedom of constitution. So you will pay the price that people will rebel against you. Kelly Capper. Will Trump dump Pence and got Nikki Haley? I thought, oh, that's a good one. Thank you, Kelly. And as an answer, when I closed my eyes, I saw Nikki Haley standing on the graveyard and putting coffin to the ground. And it's Trump's coffin. I thought, oh, yeah. She will bury him. She will kick him out of office, and she will take that place. She's smart. She wouldn't wait like Pence to stay in line and wait until Trump is done with being president. She's more ambitious, so Trump knows that. He will be afraid of her. It was symbol of Black Widow, because she's wearing the black thing, and the coffin is going down to the grave. And I thought, no, she is too smart for him to take that risk. So, no, Pence is Pence, because he's obedient. He doesn't wear pants, so his name is Pence. I'm sorry. Just sometimes let my tongue to speak faster than my mind. Kerry Love, or Luv, L-U-V, is asking about the contamination in Great Lakes of Michigan. Will that be taken care of? And I saw a bathtub and a few different taps. One are off and ones are on. And they are playing games. One is off, so the other one will be on, until people will start really making progress if disconnecting the sewer going to the lakes, the back chemicals from the factories. There will be always problem. And under Trump, there is no regulation, so there will be still going on until the new government will come eventually and start thinking about clean water. Sandra Garrett. Hillary Clinton said he's not going to support Bernie Sanders because he is a career politician. And he did so much for her. He was so supportive when she was president, and she was cheating. We learned eventually that she cheated. Her party cheated Sanders not to be elected as the front runner. why is she afraid? First, that she thinks that he will get even with her for what she did. He will investigate that story. And as an answer, I think she's using the fan to cool herself down. So she's playing against him because she's worried that the heat will hit her, and she doesn't want to be caught what she was doing and the party was doing against Sanders before. That's my guessing. Elaine, good, but I saw the fan and her face, so I think she tried to cool herself down, and maybe she wants to put something against Bernie because she's afraid of him. Elaine, goat. Will Trump be able to cut Social Security and Medicare before 2021? Sorry. As an answer, I saw it's like a plastic tube and it's twisted. But it's not completely disconnected. So he will not disconnect it, but he will make this small squeeze. He will squeeze everything. So he will try to do this. And then on one side, it will go to the form of balloon. So it will be much harder even for him to stand up for it. So I will take cards for that one because I know how important it is to everyone. So will Trump be able to cut Social Security and Medicare? Some questions are more important than others. And okay. Surprise, and about Medicare because it's the fish in the cup related to the health. Angel of Security will be watching over you guys, so I think everything will go because there is so much drama, so much worry. People will be crying and dying if you will let them to the Angel of Black. If he will cut this, so many people will be so vulnerable. And 2 cards. So sharing the wealth with others, he will have to stop and he will have to share because everyone in the country, everyone around the world will be telling him how cruel he is. He is not only cruel to those children on the borders, he's as well cruel to his own people in USA. And eventually everything will be fine. So he wouldn't be allowed to do it. I know he said that he wants to do it, but he wants you to take your attention from the Senate. Rosalind Maloney, sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong. If Trump will be acquitted in the first round, will Adam Schiff do next impeachment? And you are probably right. Because as the answer, I saw school bus. The school bus, it's taking, sorry, you have to trust me that there is a school bus drone. It's taking rounds all the time the same, every day the same. So the kids knows which kids are going to which bus, who is the driver, and so on. So I think, yes, they will take another drive and to teach him another lesson. They will take him to the school and they will teach him. So don't worry. If it's not done yet, something more will be coming, and Adam Schiff is not going to give up. I love his voice. He has such a charming voice, and the way he's expressing himself is marvelous. So I know a lot of us can connect with him. We trust him. Namaste, beauty. Will USA ever take responsibilities for enslavement and lynching of African Americans? And as an answer, I saw a boat moving very, very slowly towards. They want to do it, but they are not moving fast enough to do it. So I don't know if in my lifetime I will be able to see that. Okay. Sorry, but I don't think if they didn't do it for so many years, I don't think they will be doing this right now, and especially not by Trump. Caroline Stein wrote that there are problems with my YouTube videos. I don't know what kind of problems you have, Caroline. Please write me, and I would like to know if anyone has some problems. I know that sometimes people are complaining about not being able to read the words what I'm saying. I can't do anything about that because I have that program going on, and it's supposed to be automatically going on for everyone. But I know in Holland there are some problems, and some people are complaining, but I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. And Messi G, please. That's her email. That's her name on the comment section. And okay, what she did, she wrote all the questions that I posted on the last video, and she wrote everything word by word, who said that and so on. So thank you. you checked me out that I was taking from comment section. I think I took 2 questions today, not from comment section, but I thought I want to share them with you. So thank you so much for watching. I don't want to take your time, but too long. My grandfather said, guest is good for 3 days. After that, he smells like a fish. So I don't want to take your time too much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being my friends. And see you, some of you, on the Skype or telephone, or hear from you on the telephone. And enjoy your weekend, and hope for the best with the impeachment. Okay? Bye-bye.